course, they have been in the market from 1899 to till today. But 1915 onwards, they kept their iconic design as is, the root glass company. Coca-Cola commissioned to create their new bottle. The person leading this task was Earl R. Dean. He got into doing research in terms of understanding the product and what it stands for inspiration. You know, Coca-Cola stands for Coca, stands for a leaf. Cola stands for a nut. Leaf, which is Coca, and nut, of course, cola. He was looking for an image or illustration of a leaf and a nut, but he could not find because these were pre-internet age. So finding photographs, image, or a drawing was really difficult. So somehow he encountered this nut, and he thought that this could be cola nut. He mistakenly, because if you look at the real cola nut looks like this. It doesn't have these ridges, and it is much more circular than this shape. So he took the inspiration to create his bottle structure. Therefore, you can see these ridges on the bottle, like how you have these facets. So you can see these facets over here, and of course this volume, because he's totally got inspired from these ridges. That's how the concept emerged from a false reference. There was an inherent problem with this bottle. This was creating a trouble. You know that when you want to fill the bottle, there's a conveyor belt. On conveyor belt, if you keep a bottle, if it moves, this particular bottle was falling. The reason was this diameter is wide compared to the bottom. So this is not a stable structure. So you need a wider bottom to make it more stable, or else you have to reduce this part to make it more stable. They addressed in the following design. The first thing, the designer tried to reduce this bump and of course add more stability in the bottom. Then he came up with the bottle which we are very much familiar till today. This one. If you see the width of the bottom and this, it is almost same. Therefore, this bottle has got a more stability. Of course, they added a more glass here so that gravity does its work. Initial days, you can see a debossed or embossed identity over here. In 23, they patented this bottle on December 25th. Thus, they created this Christmas bottle, the association with Christmas. And by then, they started printing in one color Coca-Cola on the bottle itself, in single color printing. Further, of course, by now, they had their house color, which is red. So they wanted to bring that red and white on their bottle and able to print two colors. By 1994, that is when they introduced the plastic contour bottle, the PET bottle. So if you see this structure purely corresponds to their existing contour. They kept that contour, and of course the material has changed. Further, in 2008, Cola introduced aluminum material for their bottle. These are launched in a selective market, so these are not widely available across the globe. But still, if you see that contour, they have their bottle structure, they retain that. So let's move to further. You can see their whole family from can to glass bottle to PET bottle to, and of course the 2-liter plastic bottle. How things panned out, almost 100-year-old structure is still thriving and capturing our imagination, isn't it?